I'm a doctor. I'm Nigerian trained, and I work here in Nigeria as a pediatrician. I work with a public hospital here in Enugu. That's the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital. And I also work on a private basis with Niger Foundation Hospital as a pediatrician too. But then I have worked with the Uzommiri Study Centre. Uzommiri Study Centre is an educational center that caters to the needs of women, young girls between the ages of 8 and 24, 25. So in the early years, So what we're trying to do is to give young girls who come to the center a short footing, to start off life, to give them skills, where the students come from the universities, from the secondary schools during the week to study, to do the assignments and all of that, because the universities are not able to provide enough of that, enabling study environment. And in addition, we also encourage the students to get involved in their local communities, to give back, because they are young, and sometimes the tendency is for young people to be interested in their own problems and not look outwards, right? So, but the center says, you're part of the community. You can give back, even though you are young. You should give back. So basically, what the students we organize together with the students, we organize community development projects. So let me just give you an example. The children that are being raised in those slums are educationally disadvantaged. They attend public schools and they don't get much in terms of literacy education. So you can find a child who is supposed to be in high school and she can't spell her name, but she's in school. So this project started about 8 years ago. The students who come to Uzommiri volunteer weekly. So on Saturdays, they are there, from morning till late afternoon, trying to teach. It's like they're giving extra classes to the children in this community, and it's really been very rewarding. We're hoping that with time, the impact will be, we'll be able to see what we've done in the lives of these children over time. So this is what we do on a stable basis every Saturday. Basically, what these foundations have done for us is they have basically helped us to realize our goals. They've been supporting us over the years in achieving our projects, giving donations that have helped us run projects. And many of the donations that the foundations have given have been in line with the sustainable development goals, because for instance, you talk about the SDGs, talk about affordable energy. The SDGs talk about water, sanitation, hygiene. We talk about so eradication of poverty, hunger. So you find out that the support from the foundations have really helped us in these lines. We're really grateful for all the help that we've received, because we want to do a lot of good things, but then you need people to support that so that it doesn't just end in wishful thinking. I don't know. So the foundations have made this possible through their support, financial support shown in specific donations over the years. We have 4 hospitality schools that the foundation has helped over the past 20 years or so. And these hospitality schools are basically, they provide formal education for women who are interested in the hospitality industry. And this is an industry that is not really that much supported in this country because people are more interested in being a doctor, being a lawyer, and all that. Okay, so over the past years, these 4 schools have impacted about 4,000, 5,000 direct beneficiaries as the students. But then there are many indirect beneficiaries as well, because many of these hospitality schools also do a lot of projects, just like we're doing in Uzommiri, in their local community. Like 2,000 women over time, that's young mothers who are learning the basics of nursing, breastfeeding, healthcare, and all that, have been catered for through the facilities of the conference center. So we're just talking about Iroto's clinic, not even talking about the school, and not talking about the residents, the conference center that the school caters for. So the direct beneficiaries run into thousands, and I would say the indirect beneficiaries run into tens of thousands. It's difficult to express all that gratitude in just a few words. Really, I would say it's very difficult. But I would just want to say that they've touched a lot of lives in Nigeria. It's difficult to, because I wish everybody who has been touched in one way or the other by these projects would be able to directly say their thank yous. Okay, so but on behalf of all the people, all the thousands of people down these 20, 30 years that have been taught, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you for touching lives. And thank you for touching lives in a way that is not showy. Not many people even know know them. These donations are given quietly, and they are just happy that we are making an impact. Okay, so I just want to say a big thank you, and I would like them to know that many people's lives are better today in this country because of the support they've received from the different projects that are being supported by these foundations.